We have a lot to talk about. The recovery from COVID has been strong, it's been rapid, and I know all of our audience wants to know, capital markets wise, where are we right now?
You know, I think the capital markets are strong and continue to be stronger. I think that we're just kind of in the middle of it, so to speak, and as long as the government keeps printing money, I think some of that will flow into the capital markets. So if you're looking to raise capital, go public or private, now's a really great time to be doing that.
We often hear the baseball analogy used, we're in such and such an inning. Where do you think we are in this recovery?
Well, we're probably in the middle innings, but you know, I think that, you know, myself and most of our clients are long-term investors, and we've always played in the small cap sector. For us, that's companies with $1 billion market cap or less. And within that sector, you know, most investors, if they have a long-term horizon, do pretty well. So, but I think in general, in this recovery, we're maybe in the middle innings.
Talk to us about sectors too. I'm curious to know what your clients are really interested in and where you see maybe outsized growth going forward.
Yeah, for sure in, you know, sectors that impact, you know, us every day. So healthcare, life sciences, biotech, pharma, those are definitely sectors that investors are looking in. Technology in general, artificial intelligence, you know, virtual reality, those are a couple areas as well. Real estate continues to be very strong. Investors are investing in real estate. So we kind of follow the trends and you know, obviously look for companies and growth opportunities that we think investors will be interested in those sectors.
And I'm curious, when you meet with companies that are out there, they think they have a really big idea in one of those spaces and they can be disruptive. They have been successful, many of them, in gathering capital very, very quickly. What do you see when you talk to those founders and people who are out there doing a capital raise or maybe thinking about it?
Yeah, well, we look at, you know, are they good stewards of capital, right? You know, so capital has been flowing freely, and what have they done with that? You know, have they developed tangible, measurable results, you know, between the time they raised the capital and today? And we really do look at the people behind these companies, because at the end of the day, people invest in people. So, you know, what they do with the capital and what they've built are really, really tantamount to whether we think that we can be helpful with them going forward.
Do you have a favorite deal that you have looked at or done in 2021?
You know, we have a saying in the industry, don't fall in love with a deal.
Right.
But, you know, I'm going to make a plug to Las Vegas as we're sitting here today. We have a great client in Akers Technology. John Akers is the founder. This is his third go-round, so to speak. The first two were very successful, and we have a lot of confidence in his latest venture, which is really delivering cashless technology to casinos, and also bringing real-time marketing measurable data to gameplay, something that has not existed. So that's a real popular deal for us, and yeah, we've been able to raise them some good capital.
When you're out in the marketplace, obviously you have a lot of competition in your space. How do you look for those opportunities like the one you described where you say, we're going to engage here, we like this? Are there a set of attributes that you look for or qualities you look for? Yeah,
we look for 4 different things. And you know, I grew up kind of in an entrepreneurial environment. I had the good fortune of being with some entrepreneurs early in my career. And I didn't launch the investment bank until 15 years ago, but it was kind of on that founding premise that people first. And you know, if they have a track record, makes our job a little bit easier. Then we look at the industry that they play in. Is that a growing industry? Because at the end of the day, we're really raising growth capital for growth companies. So the industry has to be growing, you know, kind of a rising tide, you know, lifts all boats type of thing. And then where does the company play within that sector? And are they delivering a product or service, you know, that meets the needs of the market or filling a void in it? And then finally, at the end of the day, do we believe that we have investors that are known to us that, you know, will invest? And if we think, you know, all those are yes, then we look to get involved.
And on the investor side, they're critical partners of yours, obviously. What do you look for in terms of attributes when you partner with people?
Yeah, we look for investors generally who are more long-term oriented, but you know, I call it, we look for investors that are interested in completing the financial circle of life, which is you invest in a company privately and you exit publicly. And I found over the years, it worked for me personally years ago, that if you do that for investors, they keep coming back over and over and over again. And you know, now we have many of them asking for, what is our next deal?
I think this is a fun conversation for me because this is part of where our worlds intersect to a degree. You know, inside Epic Insurance Brokers and our financial services platform, we're looking at the risk side of these, whether it's the business going out to do a capital raise or protecting firms like, you know, like yours that are out there stewarding this entire process. So you play a very, very important role in the entire ecosystem. And it's been fun to watch your success. And you've had a really active 2021.
Yeah, we've been, you know, again, very fortunate. We have just a phenomenal group of people at the firm, you know, and like-minded, and you know, really want to help clients and help their investors. And yeah, and of course, you know, the market's been good to us, so you know, hopefully keep on that track.
And since we are at Impact 21 and this is a marketing themed conference, tell us about how you communicate with your investors, the businesses that you're out trying to, you know, grab their attention as to why they should work with Boustead. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, we do a number of things. First of all, I think we have great clients on, you know, companies seeking capital. I've always been admiring businesses and businessmen and entrepreneurs that, you know, have a vision to build something. So we have just great clients in that regard. And, you know, we talk about our clients. You know, we talk about what they're doing, and we talk about how we've helped them, you know, completing transactions and things like that. And we find that that's generally what people are interested in. So we try and, you know, make it personal.
Well, I love getting your newsletter and seeing all of the activity, and you do a great job of talking about your clients and promoting what they're doing. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
And if people want to learn more about you, Keith, or Boustead, where can they find you?
Our website is Boustead1828.com, and people ask about the 1828, and it's based on Edward Boustead, who was the first merchant trader to establish a trading route between the UK and Asia in 1828, and we loved his pioneering spirit, and so we named the firm Boustead, and the URL is Boustead1828.com.
Fantastic. Well, Keith, great seeing you as always. Thank you for the great conversation.
Thanks, Sean.